Last year it was interbank lending rates. This year it's foreign exchange trading that's under the regulatory microscope. Barclays, which paid out £290 million in fines over the Libor scandal last year, has revealed that it's now cooperating with international authorities over alleged manipulation of exchange rates. The revelation came as the group reported a big drop in profits, as our business correspondent Siobhan Kennedy now reports.
It was once a name synonymous with good old-fashioned banking. But now Barclays is better known for financial scandals. Today, revealing its traders are yet again being investigated, this time for potentially fixing the global market in foreign exchange. We all do foreign exchange on a small scale, cashing in our sterling when we go on holiday. But the market is much, much larger than you and me. Hundreds of billions of transactions are processed every day as governments and businesses around the world buy and sell currencies. It's one of the world's biggest financial markets, worth $5 trillion.
This is particularly bad news, though, for Barclays, desperately trying to reinvent itself after the ousting of its high-profile chief executive, Bob Diamond, last year in the wake of the interbank lending scandal, or Libor. But as hard as it tries to wipe the slate clean and be seen as the friendly, caring high street bank, other scandals just keep rearing their heads.
And all the while, the bills keep mounting. It's so far been forced to pay out $290 million to settle Libor claims. It's also put aside nearly $4 billion for PPI compensation, $1.5 billion for mis-selling interest rate swaps. It also faces a large fine for hiding payments made to Qatar and potentially rigging energy and derivatives markets. It's a far cry from February, when the new boss, Anthony Jenkins, swore to turn over a new leaf.
We are setting a new course for the future of Barclays.
Today, he denied the mounting problems would prevent him from overhauling the bank's culture, even as profits fell. But the regulators aren't just looking at Barclays. Already RBS, that's the bank owned by you and me, has confirmed it too is under the spotlight, as have UBS and Deutsche Bank, with other banks likely to enter the frame. Privately, the banks appear keen to downplay the potential significance of this new probe, saying it's still early days. But this is exactly how the Libor investigation began, and we all know how that turned out.
Well, it's not just Barclays in the sights of the world's financial watchdogs. The fines and compensation payouts seem endless. Siobhan is with me now. How much has the banking system paid up so far?
Well, I've been trying to do a quick tot-up of the numbers, Matt, and I have to say they are pretty eye-watering so far. So we can see $2.3 billion has been paid in Libor fines so far. That's 5 banks, and there's still more to come. The banks have paid out $12 billion in payment protection insurance fines already, and that could rise as high as $15 billion. $3 billion has been set aside to cover the mis-selling of interest rate swaps, but that again could rise as high as $10 billion. And only last week we were told that JP Morgan potentially has put aside £8 billion to cover fines for potential mis-selling of mortgage products. In total, Matt, those come to a staggering £28 billion. And as I said, that figure is still rising.
The GDP of a small country. And more bad news to come on Friday?
Potentially. RBS will report its third quarter financial earnings on Thursday. We could see them indicate that they put aside more money to cover some of these scandals. Crucially also, we will get a decision from the Chancellor as to whether or not he plans to break up RBS into good bank and bad bank. I'm told by sources tonight he plans not to break the bank up. But with scandals like this mounting, there will still be questions as to its future.